Hi everybody! Okay, so I'm doing a vlog today, and this is a survey from All the Way, and it's a blog, and she does a Monday feature that's called Friend Making Mondays. So I saw this on Michelle's blog, and that's the Running Jewess blog. If you haven't looked at that, she's one of my roommates at the Healthy Living Summit this year. And y'all know I really like to do vlogs. I'm always trying to find new vlogs to do, so I thought this would be a great time to do a vlog for this survey. So this is a survey about girly questions, and if you don't know me in person, you may not know that I am really not very girly. I'm sure that doesn't really come as a shock considering how messy my hair is and the fact that I'm in a t-shirt. But I really have been struggling with trying to become more girly, especially in the past year. And I actually attribute a lot of my success and a lot of the changes that I'm making to Rachel from Boston Not Common. She is like the complete opposite of me, and she's extremely girly for what I consider to be girly, and so she's kind of a role model, I guess you could say. And so I really have tried to embrace my feminine side a little bit more recently, so this is a really good survey for me to kind of talk about some of the changes I've been making and how I've been trying to not be as much of a tomboy. Okay, so the first question is, do you like to shop? And the answer is yes. I do like to shop. I used to shop a lot. I kind of had a little minor shopping addiction in college. I am now over that. I really only shop now when I need something. And so what really happens is, like, I go shopping, every 3 or 4 months for clothes, and I buy a bunch of clothes, and then I don't go shopping again for 3 or 4 months. So that's kind of the way that I am with shopping. I don't really do a lot of other shopping. I don't really have, I have a bag addiction, obviously I've talked about that, but like I don't embrace that addiction very often. So I do like to shop. I don't shop that much anymore. How often do you wear makeup? This is a tricky question because I go through phases where I'll wear makeup all the time, and then I'll go through phases where I don't wear makeup. Obviously I'm not wearing makeup now. One of the reasons why I haven't been wearing makeup in the more recent months is two reasons actually. The first one is that it's summer here, and it's 107 degrees outside right now, so makeup basically just melts off my face. I have been wearing makeup when I have to go somewhere for my internship this summer, so if I have to go somewhere and I'm going to a presentation or a meeting, I do wear makeup. And I wear a full face of makeup. I'm either a full face of makeup or a no face. And then the second reason is that since I started taking omega-3 supplements, my skin has really cleared up. And so the primary reason that I used to wear makeup is because I wore acne-fighting makeup, and it would really keep my skin clear, and if I didn't wear it, my skin would break out. So since I started since I started taking the omega-3 supplements, my skin's cleared up a lot, and I'm not wearing as much makeup. Number 3, how do you feel about nail polish? I've talked about nail polish before on my Feeling Beautiful post, and I love nail polish. It's something that I really don't think about this very often, but it really makes me feel beautiful, and it's something that when I have my nails painted, it just makes me feel really special. I can't stop looking at them. I feel like all squishy inside. It's really great. It's kind of hard though, because when I was doing my food service rotations this past spring, I couldn't wear nail polish in any of my labs. So once a week I had to have clean fingers. And I'm not somebody that's going to paint my nails and then take it off and then paint them again the next day. That's just, I just don't have time for that. And I'm not really, that patient of a person with painting my nails. So I love it, and it's something that I really try to do more, but I don't always have them painted. I always have my toenails painted though. My toenails are always painted, and they're like a navy blue color right now. Number 4, do you consider yourself a feminist? No. I believe that women should be equal, and I really do believe that women have an important role in that. Some of the old struggles that women faced, before women's suffrage came into place and before women got into the workplace, and back in the 50s when people thought women should not even be educated. I don't agree with any of that. I think that a woman is powerful and that she has a lot of rights, but I don't consider myself a feminist, and I think that's partially because I have some very diehard feminists in my family, and they take it too far for me, so I just don't really get that involved in it. I think there are certain roles that are more common for a woman and certain roles that are more common for a man, and if they are mixed, it's not a problem, but I just think that there's some traditional roles that you kind of have to take on as a woman, and I think a lot of feminists fight those, which is kind of weird because some of them are very biological. We'll go to the next one though. What is your biggest challenge as a woman? That's number 5. Honestly, my biggest challenge as a woman is getting along with other women. And I don't mean this in a horrible way, but it's really, really difficult for me to get along with a lot of girls. And maybe it's because I'm not very girly. Maybe it's because, you know, I've always kind of been a tomboy. I played sports. I love baseball. I feel a lot more comfortable around a group of guys. But it's honestly, it's getting along with other women, and it's trying to get away from the drama and the cattiness and, you know, the talk of everybody and the self-esteem issues. Like, that's really probably the hardest thing for me. Number 6, do you wear skirts and dresses? No, not really, but I'm trying. I wore skirts. I've worn skirts for a while. I don't wear them very often. I'm much more of a pants person, especially like in a business sense. I always wore pants to work. I never wore skirts. And I never wore dresses. I've had a few dresses that I've worn in special occasions, but I actually bought a couple of casual dresses last summer, and that was the first time that I've ever been wearing dresses. So I wear them now every now and then. Like, we'll go out, and I'll wear a dress sometimes, but, you know, I don't wear them very often. I'd much rather be in pants or shorts or capris or, you know, something covering my legs. But I'm trying for you, Rachel. Number 7, how do you feel about high heels? I love high heels. I think they're beautiful. And when I graduated from college and I started working, I wore 4-inch heels every day to work, and I had a huge collection, and, you know, I just coveted them. They were so beautiful. But now I don't wear them, and I actually kind of refuse to wear them if I can help it, because they're so uncomfortable, guys. Like, they just really are. And maybe it's because I'm, you know, I have weight to lose, let's put it that way. So maybe it's because of the extra force on my feet, or maybe, you know, it's just because I'm so tall. I don't know. I really don't wear them anymore, and I'd like to get to a point where I do wear them again. I feel like I have a lot of weight to lose before I'm going to ever be comfortable wearing them again as often as I used to. But I really, really struggle with them. They really, really hurt my feet, especially now that I'm so active, and especially when I started running. I just stopped wearing them because it just killed me. So I like flats. Plus I'm 5'9", so like I really like flats. 8, do you subscribe to magazines? If so, which ones? The only ones that I have now are Whole Living, and I get the American Dietetic Association Journal every month, which is part of my ADA student membership. I did have a lot of subscriptions in the past. I had like Cosmo and Glamour and, you know, at one point 17 when I was a teenager. But I just don't, I don't really read magazines very often. Even the ones that I have, I just don't ever read them that much anymore. And B, I would always like collect them, so like there would be stacks and stacks and stacks of magazines all over my house. And when Matt and I got together, he was just like, I can't deal with, you know, having 40 magazines sitting on a counter. It's just not going to work for me. So since then I tried to like cleanse them out of my life, and I canceled a lot of my memberships, and I don't get them. And getting Whole Living was kind of like a test to see if maybe now that I've changed, if I can start reading them again. Not really working, I still have stacks, and then that, you know, I flip through every now and then and just look for stuff, and then I end up recycling them. 9, do you shave your legs, wax, use creams, or go all natural? I shave, I don't wax, and I don't use creams, and I try not to go natural. My friends have always, since I was in college, have made fun of me for not shaving my legs as often as they did, because I really didn't. Like, I really used to not shave my legs that often, and that's something that, especially this summer, and especially since I started wearing more shorts and like short shorts this summer, I really, really make it a point to shave my legs, you know, as often as I can, at least twice a week. I try, but it's something that I struggle with. So that's something that I'm definitely working on. I do shave my legs, I just don't shave them all the time, and I'm definitely trying to increase the frequency of that this summer. And then the last thing, number 10, what do you like the most about being a woman? I don't know. I mean, I'm definitely this summer trying to be more delicate and more feminine and more girly, and just be a little bit more soft. You know, I'm not a very soft person. I used to be very rigid and very hard and structured and detailed, and I've really tried to just let go of that and just be a little more flowy and natural and carefree and, you know, happy, and tried to just be a little bit more light on my feet. So I have to say that the fact that I can do all of that and that it's not a negative thing like it would be if I were a man is really awesome, because I mean I get to be emotional, and I get to tell people how I feel, and I get to be honest about my feelings, and I don't have to worry about other people, you know, calling me a sissy or saying that I'm too sensitive. So I have to say that that is really my favorite part of being a girl. Also, I love jewelry, as you can tell, because I have a million earrings and I wear rings and I have a necklace on all the time. So I really like jewelry, and I really like that I'm able to wear jewelry. And I don't know, I really am trying to embrace more of like the natural and soft side of being a woman, so that's probably my favorite part. So anyways, I want you guys to answer the survey. You don't have to do a vlog, just if you want to list it out on your blog and write it. I would love to hear your answers, so please, if you do, just leave me a comment and let me know that you did it. And I tried to keep this one short for you, Rachel, since you said my last one was too long, so I've been trying to not talk so much. So let me know what you guys think about my answers, and let me know if you answered it too. Okay, bye!